welcome to my first video blog on cooking. And my plan for this is not to get people to watch it, is not to, I will upload it onto YouTube obviously because that's why I'm doing it. It's to make me more focused on Slimming World. When I can, if I can video a recipe that I'm making, I think might keep me more on track. And if anybody out there does like it, then it might motivate me to stay on plan and keep cooking. Today is very basic. Today is simple soup because it's getting into autumn. Potato and leek soup. So I have already chopped one onion, big white onion, and put it in a pan. I did that off camera because obviously it was a very strong onion and I thought I ain't starting my first video with tears streaming down my face. So that is the onion in. Next I'm going to chop the leeks. As you can see, I've got 3 leeks here. They were in an Aldi 3-pack. All I've done is trimmed off the green end. You don't really want the green in the potato and leek soup. Sliced them, gave them a rinse, and I'm just going to simply slice them. The trick with potato and leek soup, as you'll see, is you need to get an equal weight of leeks and potatoes. I don't think it matters. Some of the recipes are 450 of this and 400 of that, and as long as you've actually got the same weight of leeks to potatoes, that'll be fine. Cue me speeding this up. We have 366 of leeks. Okay, so very freakily, 367 of potatoes, which was like 1.5 decent sized potatoes. So they're going to join in the pan with the leek and the onion. Now, if you were doing a Delia Smith recipe, you would be sauteing all of this with scrupulous amounts of butter and cooking it with some milk as well, which would be nice for Christmas Day, but obviously it's not very Slimming World. So I'm just going to give it a mix and take you over to the stove. So here we have the potatoes, the onion and the leeks. Like I say, 1 onion to equal amounts of leek and potato. There does look a lot in there, but it does disappear. Into that, you could just add your vegetable stock and your soup would be lovely, but I like to add a couple of other bits. I hate celery, but in soup, celery is amazing. It just gives that extra something that sometimes you look for in soup. I don't like chunks of it, so I always grate it. So I've just got 1 celery stick that I grated into there. Some salt, I like sea salt. Garlic granules, because these are, I think these must be Lidl or Aldi. Just because I'm too bloody lazy to go do garlic. Some white pepper. Always like white pepper in soup, I don't know why. Don't like black pepper. Certain soups are fine with black pepper. And 2 stock cubes. The stock cubes can be any type of stock cube. I normally go for a chicken or a ham. That's normally my main tipples because I'm not vegetarian, so it doesn't really bother me. But these are vegetable stock cubes from Tesco's. And life's too short to stand and dissolve them, so they can dissolve just as well in the soup. Just kind of crumble them a little bit. That was like a half from another recipe, which obviously waste not, want not. Let me get my water. And then just fill it up. Until it is, I reckon, I'll tell you once I've done it, about there. About, if you really pushed it down, there would be like about 1 centimetre to 1.5 centimetres of liquid over the soup. Give it a stir and crack it on to boil. So here is the finished soup. It just finished boiling. It's been boiling for, I don't know, half an hour, maybe a bit more. As you can see, compared to how it was. It's really came down in volume. This is when you do your taste test, just to make sure it's seasoned correctly, absolutely perfect. And that's it. It's one of that soups. Next day, it's actually better than it is today. But like I say, it's decreased by like almost half the volume. That's potato and leek soup, slimming world friendly.